Hey, important information you need to know in the last year of retirement. You have to know your tax brackets, folks. I retire in 9 weeks. I've been preparing for retirement my whole life. Okay, when I joined the military at age 17, I was thinking about retirement. Okay, not that I'm the smartest guy in the world, things just fall into place for me. But know your tax brackets, because your last year of working is going to be the most money you ever make in your life. And I can only talk about me, maybe some friends, but if you're going to a 20-year-old at Fidelity or any of these corporations, you're making a big mistake. They know the book answer or whatever they're being pushed to tell you. And finding a good financial advisor that gets paid, good luck finding one of them. Ask them how they're doing. If they're not multimillionaires, of course, if they are, they're not working. Common sense, folks. But your tax brackets, at 10% in 2024, you're paying 10% tax on $11,600. 12% tax brackets, $47,150 and less. That's something you want to strive for. It depends on your income situation. But if you can stay under those top two, that's great. But of course, you're not having a great lifestyle either. Now, if you're making $100,525 or less, tax bracket now is 22%. Okay, that's a big jump. It's 10% jump higher. And realize, if you're working your last final year at the most money you're making, I'm concerned that the 24% tax bracket is now $191,950. I don't think I'll hit that bracket. I can talk about my specifics. But let me go over the last two tax brackets. 32%, again, that's a big jump. That's 8% higher if you're making $243,725. Under that, above that, you're paying 35%, up to $609,350. And if you're at the highest bracket, you're making good money, like NFL football players making above $609,000, you're paying 37% in taxes. Or movie stars or anyone at that level, CEOs. Okay, but my personal taxes, because I'm working on my taxes now, and I've got a good tax man. Last year, I'm working 50-hour weeks, lots of overtime, 10-hour days, 5 days a week. The most I ever made in my life, I made $130,000 last year. And I am concerned. And throw in my military retirement, say that's, $25,000. Rental income, I'd say that's another $25,000, $30,000. And that's pushing me up the brackets. Even though with real estate, there's massive tax breaks. Because I check on my properties, I fix my properties. I'm spending $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a year at Home Depot, and another $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a year at Lowe's. Constantly updating, fixing. You throw a roof on a house, that's an easy $15,000, $20,000, $25,000. Of course, those are tax write-offs that helps keep me under, those tax brackets. And that's why, and you got to have a good tax man too, unless you can do it yourself. But pay attention, folks. I've got real concerns. And you got to know your tax brackets. And you have to know how much money you're making, because then you're going to have the big drop-off when you retire. But still, how much of that do you want taxed? Share the information, subscribe, thumbs up, and I appreciate it. Thanks.